Hi, my name is Shane Borlase, student ID 2206268833, and this is my video presentation for SIT112 Task D1. The objective of this task was to extract, clean, and visually analyze YouTube video data from 4 publishers pertaining to a set of keywords related to a chosen topic, the Russia-Ukraine conflict. We chose questions E.12, E.13, E.21 and E.23, a series of questions surrounding the view, comment and like attributes of the publisher channels. After extracting the comment and video data from the YouTube channel and saving them into their respective CSV files, the data was cleaned using the collect IPYNB cleaning functions, where string formatting address was addressed and duplicates were dropped. The CSV files were then both loaded into their respective data frames for further work throughout the task. They were further prepared by being loaded into a more concise named data frames, as well as performing an inner merge and a left merge on both the video's comments data. For question E12, first we grouped the data by channel title and performed the sum operation on the view count, like count, and comment count. This was stored into the data frame, where the reset index method was called to reset the index. The subplots were created with 3 side-by-side plots. Plots 2 and 3 were appended so that they could share the y-axis. A list was created containing the column names, excluding the channel title. We then loop over that list, creating a plot for each axis object. A format function was created so it could be looped over and keep the code more precise. The loop used zipped the axes with the column list. Here we have the output of our data and formatting. We can see that the BBC News channel has the highest view count, over 38 million. However, that did not translate to having the highest total number of likes or comments. It came in second behind Fox News, which appeared to have a higher level of engagement relative to its views. For E13, we started by creating a figure and axis object. The video's data was grouped by published week with the comment count summed and loaded into the comment data frame. A new data frame was then created and the index reset. We then created a line plot with the x-axis containing published at week and the y for comment count. Marks are set for true so we could annotate the spikes. A data frame was created containing the sorted values of the comment count, with the ascending set to false so that the head will display the top 5 values. Also set a data frame that contained the top 5 titles. A new data frame was also created applying the lambda function to get the location of the comment with the highest count. Using my own research, I created a list of strings containing major events, which will be used later for the annotations. The annotations were handled with a for loop, which zipped together the top 5 index and major events, annotating the plot with each respective element of the major events list. Here we can see the output of the code and the results of the data analysis, being that the first week's of invasion had the highest spike, the next coming at the 1-year anniversary of the invasion, and 2 more spikes surrounding the Battle of Bakhmut. For E12, first we created a data frame reply count which contained data grouped by parent comment ID, containing the count of the comment ID. This data frame was then modified with the columns being relabeled to include the reply count column. To select the comments without a parent comment ID, a root comment data frame was created based off the parent comment ID column where the values were null. This was then merged into a new data frame containing root comments and reply count merged on their comment ID. In this process, two new columns were created unintentionally, parent comment ID X and parent comment ID Y. These were both dropped in place. While working on the data, it was also discovered that some of the values were set as not a number. These were changed to integer values or converted using the fill NA method and as type method. To get the top 10 root, we saved that to a data frame using the n largest function, with n being 10 and the columns being reply count. We then merged the data frames, top 10 root and video data, with a left join on the video ID column. This data was then displayed so that we can see the top 10 reply counts of all channel titles. Analyzing this, we can see that the BBC News channel has the comment with the most replies. However, it looks to be a spam comment. For E23, we started by creating a new column to contain the year and month values. Looking at the data further, this had already been done as part of the initial data cleaning process, but the code was provided anyway. To calculate the total number of comments per channel and year, calculate the total number of comments per channel title and year month, we grouped the video's data frame by channel title and published at month, summing the comment count column and resetting the index, saving this to a data frame named total comments. Removed outliers by using the z-score functions. To remove any outliers outside of 3 standard deviations, this was done using the drop function also. A pivot table was created and the not a number values were filled with 0 using the fill NA method. The plot was then created and formatted. From the output of the code, we can see that the BBC is mostly consistent in reaching approximately 20,000 total comments per month after hitting 30,000 during the first week of the war. While working on these problems, the main challenge we faced was mostly related to question E21 and E23. While working on E21 after merging the two data frames, we discovered that some of the columns were formatted unintentionally, parent comment Y and comment ID X. These were found to be duplicates, so were dropped from the data frame. For E23, the issue was the not a number values being present in the data frame. We decided that the not a number values should be replaced with zeros to keep the visualization consistent, with the assumption being made that there were no videos uploaded in that time frame or the comments were turned off. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.